right.
Forward observers. And we're almost done with
fire bases. We're getting into some seriously modern warfare here.
All right, and yep, we're gonna finish our.
Need more. What is it? Aluminum.
All right, 1 second though. Get back to the research menu because you're about to finish a bunch of stuff.
Okay, so construction's ahead of time. We're already working.
Update our planes, man.
You can get atomic research.
We could. It'll take a while. You know what? But that research -2 research time helps.
Yeah.
That's something. I always take research buffs as soon as they're available because that amplifies their effect across.
Okay, so we need
to update our planes.
Oh yeah. P-39 Air Cobra.
And Hunt and Destroy is about to finish. And our stability has not ticked down. So we might get lucky.
Yeah. Combat unit destruction.
Do it.
Take it. Yeah, if our stability gets back up before the month ticks over, I think we can avoid it, but I think we're just barely going to miss. It'd be awesome if you could pause focus. Okay, here we go. I doubt this will make much of a difference, but... we're going to get downfall in stability. Maybe not. Maybe we're okay. Maybe it's a mean time to happen thing.
You know what? Wait
till it goes positive.
Let the stability crank up.
Yep, come on.
Don't you bank a little national focus research too? Awesome.
Well, yeah, we're fully banked, but we're only missing a few days here. And safe. All right.
Dodged it. All right, the Monroe Doctrine. With the political crisis now over, it is time to re-examine our place on the world stage. The Monroe Doctrine must be reinforced, and the issues in America's backyard must be dealt with. So I have sent out a cable to every nation we have diplomatic relations with the world, letting you know. We've been insular for a time. We've been on the sidelines. But we see you. We see what you've done.
Yeah.
And by the way, we're back and have not yet transitioned from a war economy into a peace one. Guess what that means? Get
still
ready.
Need more aluminum.
Get ready.
Aluminum aircraft frames. Gotta love them. Yes, before somebody says it, I know that we always allow ourselves to get capped out on our air experience. We'll be upgrading some Air Cobras.
Yes,
sure.
that is what we're waiting for.
Large ships on low strength. Well, why don't you go back to port and repair? You're not fighting anyone.
What popped up?
Free
military. Large ships on low strength. We've ordered them to repair.
They're already good. Free military factories. Might as well produce a few more of these.
Yeah, we could use the stock. We could also stand to start building dockyards on our coasts again, huh?
Yeah, I think that should... Next time we have free civilian factories, that should be a priority. I think a lot of these are... Well, actually, not as many as I thought are going to repairing.
We're repairing New York City.
Yeah.
That's going to take forever.
Yep.
All right. We destroyed that town.
Like, the firebombing of Tokyo looks pretty mild compared to what we did
to New York, yes.
Apologize to the good people of New York, but those syndicalist bastards were... killing our boys.
Orders.
And
we have trained
thought I had them assigned to automatically go to correct army here, but I apparently did not.
All right.
Yeah, look at the balance of power bar. The invasion of California would be over within a month.
We are fully industrialized and mobilized, and oh, by the way,
yeah.
MacArthur and our federal government, we are not standing down. Like, we are not demobilizing. We are not.
No.
A complicated time is ahead of us, and we fully recognize that a complicated time is ahead of us. I am, however, going to try to get California back diplomatically. If we can, one less war is good for the country.
All right. Want to start building some dockyards in New Jersey?
I do.
Let's bump the priority up on that. We got improved computing machines, which means we can get better encryption and decryption.
All right, helps. The Danubian Federation beat Italy.
Yeah.
But world tension is just
taking,
sky high.
Some former Habsburg territories from the Age of the Enlightenment.
You know, I'm down with that. I would love to get in good with the Danubians. I think that's a natural alliance.
Yeah.
And as they get stronger, it benefits us more.
Available planes and reserves, we'll worry about that later. We should send our Air Force to here, though.
Yes, we should.
actually probably are going to overload this airbase. So what we're going to do when everybody gets here is we're going to do some restructuring of the U.S. Air Force.
Can we also upgrade the airbase?
So this is a... Oh, these are these carrier fighters? You guys get out of here. How do you delete? Okay, there we go. Yeah, we're going to disband that air wing because you guys should be attacking from carriers and not from land. Okay, I was wondering why we had so many excess. Okay, so medium bombers, we'll put the limit here on 100. Yeah, we could upgrade this airbase, but I don't think it's really going to be worth it because we're so overwhelmingly going to win this battle
if there's a conflict. Again, I think we can retake it diplomatically. The Monroe Doctrine reinstated. So we should rethink Latin American policy on the most horrible after the most horrible conflict in North American history has just ended. Other powers installed syndicalist and German-friendly governments while we were fighting amongst ourselves. Now it's time to go and make South America our playground again.
Uncle Sam comes back to action. Or Uncle Douglas, I suppose.
All right. Let's get these relations and go down this focus.
All right. So we need reclaiming America.
The Civil War is over. However, much of America has drifted away from the rest of the country. New England, the West Coast, and Hawaii are all lost and must be guided back to America. Then there is the Mexicans and the Southwest, which must be dealt with. America must reclaim her territory. All right. We are.
Yeah.
So, and we're just gonna let.
Yeah, let's let it build up to at least 300 before.
Well, and we'll get it after this next focus, and that very high stability is going to send absolute goose pimples into the skin of every neighbor.
Okay, so it looks like these guys are now green because they haven't been given proper mountaineer training yet. So
we'll give them a mountaineer commander.
Yeah,
here.
let's give them to Eisenhower temporarily. We'll set up a training camp here where they can set up a training camp in Utah where they can go learn mountaineering. It's a fine place to do so. So is Colorado, but this is a little bit closer to
Colorado's
the West Coast.
the seat of our government. We don't need training exercises happening.
I wish they would let you keep the capital in Denver after the Civil War fires. That would have been awesome. I guess I could have written a sub mod, but I've already written so many sub mods for this series that it's like I'm afraid I'm gonna break something. Yeah, let's see. We're running low on aluminum again.
You gotta love that though. That means our industry is
our
booming.
industry is nuts right now. We're trading a lot of our factories, but it's honestly fine.
All right.
1940 presidential election.
It is time for the presidential elections of 1940. Quentin Roosevelt has been the president of the United States since Charles Curtis died during the Civil War.
I think is a bug, yeah.
Yep.
Let's see. Well, we should probably go.
Yeah, we'll take
Roosevelt.
the Roosevelt there.
Okay. So he becomes the leader of the Social Democrats. Okay, so here's what's going on. MacArthur's party remains in power. We're deciding which
and I go with Roosevelt.
Yeah, because he doesn't become the leader of the country. Oh, they do become the leader of the country.
Wow, MacArthur is surrendering the seats of power? Interesting. Let's see. Let's see what happens.
Right. Quentin Roosevelt.
Yup.
All right.
The Civil War is over, and MacArthur stepped down. The junta did not, however. Look at our political situation. Remember what we said about how we... Yep.
So I guess we can still take this focus, but yeah, I'm not sure what's going to happen.
Yeah, the military junta is still a significant party in our politics.
Yeah. So, I believe he was the son, or was he the grandson of Teddy Roosevelt?
Which is incredible.
He died actually as a fighter pilot over France in World War I in our timeline. Otherwise, may have been a fairly significant political force. I'm thinking we need to start working on some infrastructure.
We do. This is abysmal.
Yeah. Build up New York a little bit. Probably going to be building some dockyards.
We don't need to wait until 300, man.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Very good stability. And that'll give us, hopefully, a shitload of factories.
All right, the
CSA
CSA escapes to France. Reed and the CSA evacuated to France to continue their efforts against us. But for now, he's defeated. He can run for now.
Okay.
Low popularity. Okay.
Why is that?
Because our politics just split.
Oh, okay. It's low popularity for the ruling party.
All right, and the end of the Civil War. Okay.
Okay.
We are victorious.
Yeah, I think that was a bug caused by me forcing that MacArthur event to happen. But we should be clear now.
Still interesting, though, narratively.
Yeah.
MacArthur is still a force in our politics. He just surrendered the reins of power to a legitimately, democratically elected
to a
government.
social democrat, yeah.
Well, and we pushed him to do that.
Yeah.
Like, the war is over. We're going to get back to some semblance of normalcy here.
Yeah. I was okay having a military dictator temporarily until we reclaimed all of our land, but this is all right. This is acceptable.
And now that means us and Quentin are in charge.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to spam infrastructure all across this great country of ours.
The agrarian revolt was put down, and the commune.
Yeah. Didn't they take Nepal and Bhutan, or I must be thinking of a different.
All right. How's the national focus going? Out of curiosity.
It's
almost there.
Almost there. We need more aluminum because we're building lots of airplanes. Are they not able to give us their full shipment? I don't know. Okay, what do we need more of? We could start a line of
tactical bombers.
Yeah, we could start a line of anti-tank if we wanted to.
And tactical bombers.
Oh, yeah, we could use more tactical bombers. Yeah, might as well max these out. Why not? In the meantime,
just have a huge stockpile before we go to war.
Yeah.
Again, which is coming. But yes, we have returned democracy to the land.
Colorado
Hooray for
River
the
Dam
dam!
complete.
Awesome.
So it might end up being called the Roosevelt Dam.
Or just the Colorado River
Yeah.
Dam. This is a country by the people
Excellent.
for the people again.
Nevada gets civilian factory infrastructure. We get some political power.
This just means
we're
when we have
actually
a
bleeding political power right now. We need to take some event options that give us more.
Yep.
Yep. Let's see. Encryptic cyclic permutations and spam and infrastructure. I'm mostly spamming infrastructures in places we haven't built factories yet because they have the most.
Reclaiming the Southwest.
Okay.
And reclaiming America.
Yeah, that only happens if we had allowed Mexico to take.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's fine.
Reclaiming America.
Awesome. Return of Alaska. After the success of the Democratic government in the USA, Canada was more than willing to return Alaska,
which it had been safeguarding. All right,
Thank you, bastards. All right, so it's time to bring the
West Coast back
West
home.
Coast.
During the Civil War, the West Coast broke free, wishing to keep the prosperity and avoid the chaos of the East. Now that the war is over, we should approach the Pacific states about rejoining America.
Yes, we should.
And we will.
Let's
Can
see.
we uptick our popularity?
Social Democrat, market liberals, Social Democrats.
We can. We should.
No, it's always disabled.
Okay.
Yeah. We could, however, we could have an intel minister. We prefer a Social Democrat, so our options are going to be decryption and strategic bombing, decryption and political power gain, or
decryption and political power gain.
Henry Strauss. Yeah.
Yep.
Let's do it. So we shouldn't. Oh, we're still bleeding political power, but slightly
less.
Slower, yeah. Aluminum prices would be skyrocketing worldwide if this were a Victoria 2 game.
Yep. With how we are driving insane market demand right now.
Okay, so we have the Air Cobra. Let's beef this thing up. What do you think?
I like it.
All right.
A2.
What should we call it? So this is going to be the P-39
Viper.
Viper. I like it. And we're going to start building those. And they're going to require more rubber, because apparently they have bigger tires or something. I don't know. I would think they would require...
Or, you know, instruments. You got to have that grip for the joystick. You know what I mean?
So air superiority, tactical bomber, strategic bomber,
air superiority. We want to have it automatically wherever we...
I like it. So the ultimatum is being drawn up.
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
I'm working on it. At this point, I'm trying to schedule the appointment with their president. Yeah. Once we have an appointment set, all will be good.
You know what we should start doing, actually?
The Empire, the Mongolian Khanate is about to be devoured.
Japan is officially at war with fuck you, I'm Genghis Khan.
Yep.
he actually changes his name to Genghis Khan II. That's hilarious.
Man, and we're starting to look like a budding superpower here. We really are.
Yep. And taking some time away from spamming factories to build up all this infrastructure is going to be hugely beneficial in the long run.
It will be.
National unity, 90%.
Well, we solved the Civil War. With malice towards none.
Yeah.
We avoided the pitfalls of radical reconstruction, although after the Monroe Doctrine focus tree, we're going to go down the reconstruction path.
We've got to reconstruct America here. Yep.
But we're going to go down...
Yeah, not until we have our territory back.
Yes, and then we'll start going down some of these other great trees. I'm concocting our diplomatic plan as we speak. So, good stuff is happening.
How are Eisenhower's boys doing? They're almost trained up, which is
good. Having some mountaineers is just pleasant to have, period.
Yeah.
After this, we should probably train some Marines, too. The Welsh Union has capitulated. So there was a rebellion of some kind.
Oh, the French Empire.
Tried to land in Britain.
So Britain decentralized its structure, so they released Wales and Scotland as independent syndicalist states, and then France landed in Wales and made them capitulate, probably with the help of Ireland.
So
shock and awe.
We cannot yet worry about the events of international breakthrough.
Yeah.
We'll announce our presence on the world stage while they're still reeling from their second Weltkrieg. Believe you us.
We're seeing a little bit of red build up, so they're trying to build up their military.
It's not working.
I hope they're not going to do anything stupid.
I hope they are. if they're the aggressors, that's a great pretext for us to remove the threat of them for good.
Jeez. We are consuming, like, almost all of the world's supply of aluminum at this point.
Here's the thing, too. Germany, the Union of Britain,
aluminum,
the French Commune, they would be, if they weren't at war, they would be shitting their pants watching what we're doing domestically.
Yeah.
Because we're angry. And we're especially angry at the syndicalists, I will have you know.
Oh, yeah. Mexican forces allowed the bloodbath that was the Battle of the Hudson to continue as long as it, as prolonged as it was.
Good Lord. The Danubian Federation has got to love us, though. We're an incredible trade partner. I mean,
again, if this were Victoria, too, they'd probably be able to just freaking extort us at this point with the demand that we have for their resources, but it's actually getting hard to ship resources from Europe.
Welcome back, brothers.
PSA comes back to the Union. The Senate of the PSA decided yesterday that it would totally submit to us. PSA leaders accepted the inevitable, and they should be honored about that.
We're back to negative political power, though. Hey, you're welcome.
Yeah. So that turned out well.
Welcome back, Mr. Omar Bradley. Welcome back, a bunch of troops, man.
We got their manpower, but they disbanded their armies. That's fine.
Okay, that's fine.
So what do you think? You think we should go after New England next?
Go back to the national focus tree and let me see what's what here.
So, let's see. Reclaiming New England.
Yep. During the Civil War, Canada invaded and set up a puppet regime in New England to keep them safe from the ravages of the CSA. Now that the war is over, we're going to approach that puppet regime about coming back to America, and they frickin' better, or we will take them.
All right. Well, as acting head of the armed forces, I am going to set up what I'm going to call our
Listen up.
plan for if England decides to be a meanie butt.
And we have so many free dockyards. Welcome back, Coast.
Oh yeah, the West Coast. We will we'll happily start cranking out carriers.
Convoys actually help us get trade.
Oh, that's why. That's actually why our trade is doing so poorly, because we're not building enough convoys.
Excellent.
Okay. So that'll help a lot. We got a whole bunch of civilian factories to use from them.
We got to figure out what to do about our political power nightmare too.
Yeah, we've got a whole bunch of social democrats in the government, so I'm hoping that they're gonna start supporting their ideologies.
Yeah, I hope to.
But yeah,
we can't.
If that event is bugged, we might be in a bad spot.